Hi everyone, I want to welcome you guys to Island Hooking again. Today I want to do something different. In fact, today I just got this fishing kayak. I want to try something new. It's actually a Predator PDL. PDL means pedal drive, as you can see over here. You can actually just pedal like a bike and get you to wherever you need to go. I've been wanting to do this for a while. In fact, my friends in Oahu, the Ueda brothers, kind of got me hooked on to kayak fishing. So once I started seeing them catch all those other big fish, I knew eventually I was going to get one. So I finally got one. Excited. Getting ready to just build it for a little bit, put on the accessories. But what you guys can see is show you guys some of the things on this kayak that made me want to get this boat and want to try to use it, because first of all, this pedal drive is really simple to operate. You can use it with just one finger, 2 hands. You can go forward, you can paddle the kayak backwards, so you have that forward and backward motion, which is kind of what I wanted. A lot of the other kayaks don't have that. Also, you have the good dry storage box up here, which I like. And what makes unique about the Predator is that you do have these mounting plates that's over here on the side that allows you to put your fishing rods, your fish finder on it without actually drilling through the hull of the boat. So that's one thing I like about these plates, and it's interchangeable. You can always take it off, put a new plate on, and re-drill, remount your electronics or whatever you guys want to do. And of course, this is the newest one that came out, but you can go and take a look at it on YouTube as well. You can show the different models of the Predator, and you can look more about why the Predator is such a good fishing boat. As you can see, over here you have the nice comfortable seat, and this is what I wanted, the seat. But a lot of times, your back gets sore. A lot of my friends who do have kayaks in that, their backs get sore with their sitting so low, and that seat ain't so comfortable. And that's why I wanted this type of seat. So at least this way you're a little more higher up, away from the ocean, because this actually does keep the water little below. So this way you're not too close to the water, which I feel much better. Also, it's deeper. It's a lot wider, so this allows you to stand on the kayak while you're fishing, which is something that a lot of kayaks, you can't actually do. You end up flipping over. But this one is hard to flip over, as you will be able to see on the YouTube videos. Yeah, you'll get to see how good this kayak is. And of course, I'll be filming too, so you get to see how well this actually works on the ocean. And again, me, what Island Hooking, what we do is we test them out, we try them out, and we see for ourselves before anything else. So I want to see how good this Predator actually is in the open ocean, rough waters. See if she's still balanced. Is it still easy to stand? How good she cuts through the water, how good she works through the currents, and so on. But this kayak is one of the ones that I've been really doing research on. And anytime you guys look at buying a kayak, you guys got to do some research. You guys just can't go and buy, and you got to know what you're buying. Yeah, meaning if you're using it for just recreational, that's a different story. If you're using it for fishing, then I say buy something a little more quality, because in Hawaii the weather can change like this. And a lot of you guys know who lives in Hawaii, you guys know it can be nice and flat, and next thing you know it, the wind starts to pick up, it gets choppy, you start getting big swells in. So you want to make sure you invest in a kayak that can handle. I mean, if you can afford it, yeah. If not, then you gotta do what you gotta do, but just make sure that you do your homework. Try to make your boat as safe as possible. Because you're going to be, and depends on how far out you're going to go and how deep you're going to go too, yeah, and what type of fishing will determine what kind of boat you're going to get. I'm planning on catching ahis and onos, and so I'm guessing I need a boat that's bigger, that I can put the fish on, that can get me out there where the fishes are, that can handle the strong waves, the big waves, the strong currents here in Hawaii. So that's why I kind of wanted the Predator. I wanted a boat that can handle the waters here. But of course, you guys know that here in island hooking, we kind of want to test it out first before we suggest anybody buying it. So until I test this baby out, I suggest just holding up and waiting until I see how good, figure how well this boat handles in Hawaii waters, and before you guys end up spending a lot of money to get one. But again, it's something different. I wanted to try something different. I think I am the first person in Hawaii, I think, to actually get the Predator PDL. Just got it from Bella Marines. The guys over there was nice enough to let me get this kayak. They too wanted to see how it works, and they wanted me to try it out and see if it's really good. So if it is fantastic, they'll be able to bring more in for you guys, and even all you can jump on. And if you guys love fishing, this might be like the boat that you guys might be looking for. It has all the great things that you need for fishing. Has a rudder already, in the back. You also have a way to turn the boat left and right with just your hands over here. You can use your left hand to turn the boat, and then the right side is a lever where you can drop the rudder up and down. So they made it really easy for you, and the seat moves forward and backwards by pulling these pins. So that's what I like about this kayak, because there's a lot of storage as well. There's storage on the side, storage on the bottom, storage underneath the seat, storage below the seat, storage here. So there's a lot of storage. So it's you don't need to worry about carrying too much stuff, because everything you need is real close to you, and everything is pretty much water sealed. And this pedal drive, if you can see, it just comes up that easy. So if you go into shallow water, you can just pull the rudder up, and then you can go straight into land. Or you can, from land, you can go straight out to the ocean. Then you can grab this and push this thing right back down. And this thing also detaches. You just gotta turn these knobs, and this whole entire pedal drive comes out. And this way you can just put it into your car. The seat comes off. You put it in your car. But I suggest perhaps get one of those tailgate extenders, those T-bars, because this is kind of heavy. Heavier than most kayaks, and I can see why, because they made it bigger, wider, so you don't flip over. They made it a little more deeper where you sit inside the kayak better. It is, and this pedal drive weighs an easy 20 pounds. So overall, this kayak weighs about 117 to 120 pounds. You take off the pedal drive, and you may be looking at 100 pounds, a little bit less. But again, it still is kind of heavy. If you're gonna put it on your racks, you might have to use 2 people. If you're just sliding the back of your bed with that T-bar, then one person could do it, as long as you have the wheels that go with this. Yeah, it's better to get the wheels, so this way you can hook it up, and you can take it and transport your kayak closer to the ocean or wherever you need to walk your kayak to, better than dragging it on the ground and trying to carry it. Yeah, especially with all your gear that's going to be on here. So also, you need to also test run it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it to the ocean, flip her over, and then figure ways on how to flip it back the right way. It is a heavier kayak, and I just don't know how it's gonna react once you flip it over, and how easy it is to flip it back. I mean, it's easy to watch it on YouTube, but until you do it yourself, because it depends how big you are, depends how choppy the water is, or depends how heavy your boat is. All makes a difference in how long, right? So best you do in a shallow area and just practice until you can get it down. Remember, you have equipment on here as well, so that's going to add some weight. So try different techniques. Go online and see what techniques they're using, and then go out there and try it out, and hopefully it works. If not, then you got to figure out a way to do it. Yeah. But that's the next step I'm going to do right after this, is just go to a shallow area and just flip it over and see how hard it is to flip it over, how easy it is. Yeah. Once I get that down, then I'll probably take it out for a spin and just go shoreline and just get a feel for her. See how she turns, how she reacts, how well she's balanced, if I can stand on it or not, how well she handles in the rougher waters and all that. But before I even get to that point though, I'll probably stay real close to shoreline, make sure it's real flat, right? I really want to get a feel for it, get real comfortable with the boat. I don't want to go too gung-ho if that's how you get hurt. Also, this is my first time owning a kayak. This is the first time actually going fishing on a boat. So, well, not my first time. I mean, I did it when I was younger, but the thing that I didn't really like is the seasickness. So I'm hoping that the pills that I got from Kaiser will help, because I figure, you're getting it from Kaiser, right? So it must be better stuff than you get out there, but I don't know. I'll test those pills out. If it works, I'll let you guys know what kind of pills they are. But I was thinking that eventually I'll get more acclimated each time I go. I was thinking that I'll time myself how fast it takes me to get seasick. So if it takes me half an hour to get seasick, then hopefully the next time I go out, I can extend those minutes longer, yeah. So hopefully the next time I go out, maybe I can handle 40 minutes. Then next time I go out, I'll be able to handle 50 minutes. Then each time I can see those numbers increase, and I know I'm getting better. I mean, if it gets worse or it stays the same, then something's wrong, right? Then I gotta figure out what to do next. But if I can get it to the point where I can be out there 3 to 4 hours, I mean, that's perfect for me. You catch a lot of fish out there. You can do a lot of things within that 4 hours, so I'm hoping to at least get it to that far. But again, this is small little steps for myself, and again, it's all new gear that I gotta buy too, because I'm not fishing on land anymore, so you gotta put that into the equation, right? Now it's like, oh, okay, I gotta buy different poles. Maybe you can use some of your reels that you have, but then you gotta get different lures and different techniques. So I myself have to learn. Lucky I have good friends that have fishing kayaks. They have experience. So as if you have somebody that can teach you, that's gonna help you guys out. And I'm hoping to learn as I go, and I'll be videotaping it as well, so you guys get to watch and see all the mistakes that I'm making. So it just makes your guys' job much easier. So this way you guys don't have to waste the time and the money like I'm probably gonna do. Find areas to where you wanna launch your boat, and there's plenty of places on the island. You just gotta look for these areas. So sometimes you have to go a whole day and just look for different areas where you can park your car in a safe place. An area where you can unload your boat and go to the shoreline where it's not rough, a good area where you can go out and paddle out. So you have to kind of go and hunt around for areas that where you can drop your boats and launch it. So you might have to take a whole day just looking around, and that's what I did. I kind of went the whole day, just look around the whole south side, Lahaina, everywhere, just finding areas that I feel that I could bring my vehicle over there and it's safe, and I could, it's easy access to the ocean, and I know that I can just go out without any hassles or without any problem with big waves smashing into me. Of course, still have to look at the weather as well and the swells. So now you have to learn about the swells, the ocean. I gotta learn about the currents now out there and so on. So it's a whole new learning process for me. Luckily, I got some friends who actually do kayak and they canoe paddle, so they'll be with me as well. And it's always good if you have somebody that knows the ocean. So my friend Derek is gonna work with me on it and help me out there. Especially the first time you go out, you kind of want to go with somebody that kind of knows the ocean. But if you're not, you gotta go out by yourself. Just try to stay close to the shoreline, I would think, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna go too far out. I'm gonna just stay close to the shoreline first and get real comfortable with the kayak, see how she moves, check out the pros and cons, and then hopefully once I get more comfortable, slowly I can start working my way farther out. And then of course, it's a whole new type of fishing, right? This is not fishing on land, this is fishing in the ocean. So different type of pose, techniques, lures, and so on. So all of this I too have to learn. And there's a lot of things you can learn in the books. If you have friends that can teach you, that's a plus. You can also look on YouTube. There are some areas. I know sometimes it's hard to find, and that's why I'm creating these videos. So for rookies that's out there who are looking, or people who are just looking into going to kayak fishing but just don't know how, then keep watching my videos, because I am still a rookie at this as well. So I'll be making all the mistakes, and you can go with me and see me make these mistakes, and hopefully these mistakes will help you guys. So this way you guys don't have to waste your time or waste your energy or make those mistakes like I did, and hopefully it'll get you guys where you guys need to go out in the ocean catching fish much faster than I going, because I basically starting from scratch, and I'm sure I'll be learning the hard way. But it's okay, you know, this is what fishing is about, and just taking it to a different level of fishing. So I'm just mixing up the bag a little, and it's just a different type of fish, different type of experience, which I want to kind of try now. So you know, that's my reason why I kind of wanted to move into the kayaking area a little too, and again, you know, change up things a little. Because I know a lot of people are starting to get into the kayak fishing, so but there's not that much videos out there, and especially for Hawaii. So I kind of wanted to do one for you guys, especially having a Predator out in Hawaii. Like I said, I think I'm the first one to have the Predator PDL out here. So hopefully I can show you guys how well this boat works out in the ocean, and hopefully I can catch some great fish, show you guys how I'm doing it. And I'm sure a lot of the seasoned or expert kayak fishermen will have a blast laughing at all the mistakes that I make, all the things I'm doing wrong. I'm sure I'll hear it too from the weather brothers, but it's okay. That's how you learn, right? It's all fun. It's all part of the fishing. But I'm happy that I got this kayak in, I got to try it out. And thanks to the guy at Valley Marine for helping me out and hooking me up with this Predator PDL, and letting me try it out. And I hope that I can get something fantastic, not just fishing stories, but I hope that I can bring up a good size ahi. Can't wait to get my first fish on here. And it's interesting to look at the it's going to be a different perspective, you know, not just from the land looking to the ocean. Now I'll be on the ocean looking at the land, so I think it's going to kind of be interesting to see, you know. Can't wait to see that, and just keep watching my videos. I'll be testing this baby out real soon, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. And I just hope that I don't get sick that bad, because it sucks when you get sick. So we shall see. We shall see. But I know this baby goes real fast. You know, she goes about 5.5, maybe you get 6 miles per hour out of this. Coasting speed, you can go about 3, so it's pretty fast. So I'm hoping that it'll be enough, but we shall put it to the test. Again, it is a propeller drive, so it's less resistance when you're paddling, which is something that I wanted. I didn't want to get something that's really hard to paddle, and I can move it with one finger. And again, it's great because you can stand on the kayak, and you know, you can use your hand to just go forward and back while you're still fighting the fish on the, you know, on the water. So it's something that's made it a little more easier and manageable. So I'm kind of looking forward to try see how that works out too, if it really does work that way or not. Yeah, especially here in Hawaii. So stay tuned, keep watching, and I'll see you guys out there in the ocean. My new Predator PDL. And I hope everything goes well, and I hope I don't get sick that much. So I'll check you guys out later. Check out, keep watching Island Hooking.